I will say, my mom did raise me with some very cool groovy stuff. The one thing that I love that my mom did when I was very little was I was living in New York City. We were in the Upper West Side, we were in Washington Heights, and my bedroom, which was kind of just like a cordoned off little area of like a sort of living. It was a small apartment, so it was like a little area of like a living room where I had like a little wraparound like sort of screen, and I had a little bed, and there was a window. And because I actually was sleeping on a futon when I was a little kid, and so there was no ability for monsters to be under my bed because my bed was just on the floor. But I thought there were monsters at the window, and I got really freaked out. I was like, Mom, there's monsters at the window, there's monsters at the window. And this is something that I will absolutely do with my own kids one day, which is my mom's, instead of saying monsters aren't real, there's no such thing as monsters, my mom went, oh, well, the monsters are there. And I was like, they want to eat me. And I was like, well, they're just hungry. So we're going to get cookies, and we're going to leave a cookie for the monsters out on the windowsill every single night. And we did it for a week. And I told her at the end of the week that the monsters were my friends now. And
that's a nice story.
Isn't that great? I love that.
I was about to say, you're going to use a cookie every day for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I was going to say, you still do it, right?
Yeah, I've been to Brennan's house.
Now it's just bribery. It's the monster tax.
For the cost of one cookie? I mean, how steep is that? You go get a thing, a little Trader Joe's, whatever, the little small ones, you get like 100 for $1.
I will offer a counterpoint to that.
Yes.
To that, which is that I'm obsessive compulsive and have extreme Catholic guilt. If my parents told me that, I would be putting cookies out to this day, and it would be one of those things where my mind would be like,
nighttime ritual would be crazy.
Yeah, so that would add to the rituals that already exist. That would be the last one. It would be like, this is insane to put these cookies out, but I have to. It's worked so far. You have to put the one cookie out, and I know the monsters aren't going to eat it, but in the off chance that they did and they ate Emily, then that would be my fault. Get it?
Murph, monsters could never eat me. I'm too powerful.
That's true. 20s all around.
20s all around. 20s all around.
20s up and down.
Last cookie question. Same cookie, or you got to switch out the cookies?
So monsters are going to get tired, right?
So this was
one of those same cookies.
Homemade or what?
The cookie was always gone in the morning because there are pigeons and there's wildlife in New York.
Oh,
so
you would put it outside.
Oh, you put it out on like the balcony.
But we literally would open it, leave it on the outside of the window in the morning.
That would have ruined me.
In the morning, it's gone. And as a little kid, all that like confirmed for me. It's like, yes, my worldview is monsters.
It's like monsters. They're real. They're real, Brennan. Terrifying.
Yeah, I don't know that I would be okay with this either.
Are you kidding me?
I would have.
I honestly see it from both sides. I love the story. It's so sweet, but also I know Murph.
I think if your parents are magical, then
it works.
What I'm picturing when you say that monsters are real and that you can put a cookie on the window because they're hungry. I'm picturing when you if you threw a cookie to a freaking crocodile and it just and
now we have time to get away. Run, keep running. Yeah, the cookie is to sate them until morning when the sun comes up and starts burning their eyes.
5 seconds with that cookie.
Yeah.
Fucking goons? No, the monsters become
the trick
their friends.
Is to leave out a
the only
cookie with
thing
a
that's
little
stopping
bit of
the
poison in
monsters
it.
from eating you as a cookie, they were never your friends.
No, don't you see? These monsters
I
have
like
hard
it. It's still
life.
sweet story.
They're out in the night in the city. They're hungry. They don't know the difference between a cookie and a child. But if you extend,
well, so they're stupid. Is what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying they're monsters. And if you show them some kindness and you invite them in, then all of a sudden they learn. They go, "Hey, there's
Brennan and Murph's DMing styles really got set in at a very early age."
Oh, guys. Well, everyone at home, this has been Adventuring Party. We love you so much. I hope that our talk of cookies and Denny's and everything else.
Leave them out just in case. Because it is your fault if monsters eat you.
If Emily gets eaten by monsters,
if Emily gets eaten by monsters.
If I get eaten by monsters, just because all of y'all didn't put out cookies.
The idea of full adult Murph leaning out the window, putting a Milano on the windowsill and going, "You stay away from my wife! My wife!
If you're gonna eat somebody, eat me!"
The ultimate wife guy, Brian Murphy.
Monstrous wife guy. I love my monster bait wife.
Oh,
No. I just imagine it. I don't imagine the Murph sets it down. I imagine he casts it into the darkness. It just throws it into the night.
On witch.
I'm not afraid of you.
Trembling.
You hear me?
Trembling as I drop the Milano off the balcony.
Yeah.
I'm just doing yoga inside.
I just keep looking over my shoulder.
Wow, we go through so
Like
many
6 years
cookies.
later, you're like, what are these cookies?
I thought we were ghetto.
Every night you go outside with a cookie.
They're
And
just
I
like,
never
yeah,
thought
they're
to
just
ask.
filling the storm drain. And we do, our roof collapses. And that was the monster all along. Bad infrastructure.